Ha! Channel Parrot and Tortoise here. In this Rhino Grasshopper tutorial, I will show you how to create parametric curved elements based on graph mapper compound. The design can add a great deal of visual appeal to a building's exterior. Now let us get started. Let's first make a line 6 meters high and 20 meters long. This dimension is purely for demonstration reasons and will simplify my explanation later. It can be any height and length you like. Put a curve component into the canvas and set the curve. Add a divide curve component with a number slider 60. This will divide the line into 60 equal length segments. Add a graph mapper component which will read whatever the value input on the x-axis and map using the curve onto the y-axis. Add a series component and a division component. Connect them to generate 60 different numbers equally distributed between domains 0 to 1. Connect the result to the graph mapper and change the mapper to sine wave distribution. Add a line SDL component. Connect to divide curve component to generate 61 lines pointing downwards. Use a remap numbers component to remap previously generated 60 different numbers from domain 0 to 1 to domain 0 to 6. Six is the height of the line above the ground. We can modify the length of the 61 lines based on the sine wave distribution of the graph mapper. This finishes the first section. We will turn 61 lines into pipes and divide each into smaller sub-pipes. Add a perp frames component with a numbered slide 3 to generate 4 equally spaced perpendicular frames alone in each curve. Add a series component and a sublist component to separate the perpendicular frames into 183 groups of 2 perpendicular frames. The 2 perpendicular frames will be used to generate the top and bottom circle of each subpipe. Add a series component and connect 0.03 to S input and 0.005 to N input. .03 will be the radius of the first subpipe in each column and be decreased by 0.005 for each subsequent subtube. Duplicate the radius data 61 times, making it into 183 radii to match the 183 groups of perpendicular frames generated previously. Connect the perpendicular frame groups and radius to the circle component to produce 366 circles. Use a dispatch component to separate top and bottom circles in each group. Connect to a ruled surface to generate individual subpipes. Add a cap hole component to cap them. This will conclude the tutorial. Now you can change the number of columns, how many divisions are in each column, and the overall curvy appearance. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something in this tutorial, and please subscribe for future videos.